Well, first of all, we need to start from the grassroots, and that would actually be from the education system. We need to start educating our young people financial literacy in school program. We need to teach them how to live a better life instead of just teaching them the rigorous things which are being taught now, which is science, politics, and many other things which I think are a little too cumbersome within the education system.
If you really consider the purpose and the role of an education system, what is an education supposed to do? It's supposed to empower you, equip you to be a constructive and productive member of society. Yeah. But, okay, for persons within the education system, what has a tertiary a degree done for you? Has it
just given history,
right?
Background.
Yeah, so let's go even deeper. Forget about the degree. What has a secondary school education done for you?
Anything, what I realized, well, I'm from Venezuela, so I come from a different education system. So when I was put into this education system, I was a bit shocked because what I realized is that, hey, in Trinidad and Tobago, they prepare you basically to write examinations. Exactly. That's all. And that is all they train you for.
This is a huge part of the problem because we're supposed to be producing holistic persons, persons with innovative minds. Now, the education system is supposed to be tapping into your country's most valuable resource. That's the mind of your people, right? You're trying to nurture minds that can help move the country forward in a very progressive, vigorous way. That is not happening.
Which like, I don't necessarily believe everyone has to be the same type of person. You don't all have to only care about politics or only care about just being this proper person. You could be your own person. You can have your own personality, but make a change in your country within your specialty. Correct.
It
does not have to, like you said, everybody thinks they have to go into politics to be important.
Yeah, but I think one of the main things is about teaching life skills. Yeah. And not only about driving you to become a doctor, a lawyer.
Correct, absolutely.
And I think one of the things which really I think one of the things which is really lacking is that we are all training people how to live within our society, but are we really teaching them what it takes to live in our society?
Correct, absolutely.
Especially when it comes to BIR, taxes. You don't even know, a young person nowadays doesn't know what a Board of Inland Revenue number is, NIS is, and it's just they're being taken advantage of from the system.
Exactly.
And that's wrong.
It's semantical, for lack of a better word.
Our educational system focuses on 2 plus 2 and when to use is and when to use are. It's all academics, right? But when you're raising, especially kindergarten, primary school, secondary school, especially secondary school, because that's when somebody becomes who they are, right? You can't just teach them 2 plus 2. You have to teach them respect. You have to teach them how to, for lack of better phrase, live in the wild.
Traditional education really isn't for everyone, and that's the truth. So we have to explore the options that are in place for persons who are not, let's say, academically inclined.
Not only that, is that yes, we have free tertiary education through the GATE program, but what is the return on investment for that? We are spending so much money on these students, and most of them are either dropping out, either that or when they finish, they can't get a job within the government space.
And I think
so they then go away because there are 6 months until you could find if you can't find a job in 6 months, you could find your own job. And they either go away and then we lose our investment.
And I think he touched on a critical topic in terms of measuring and transparency with all of these programs and projects that we are always launching.
What is the return on investment for CPEP or URP?
Short-term intervention mechanisms have become the long-term plans for persons, and that is the problem there. There needs to be time limits upon which these persons can work, let's say, for a CPEP.